Hi, everybody. I hope that you're doing well. I figured I would do your Tarotscope for the next 24 hours, which would encompass July 3rd. I hope that you are having a great day, or 24 hours, depending where you are in the world, right? Some of you maybe, who knows when, maybe July 3rd has come and gone for you. So apply the 24 hours for you, okay? All right. So yesterday I was a little bit bad and I forgot to do Aquarius. I'm so sorry, you guys. So today I figure I'm going to do the right thing and I'm going to start with Aquarius. So let's see what's happening for Aquarius for the next 24 hours. All right. 24 hours for Aquarius, please, Spirit. We've got wedding. Okay, so obviously regarding your love life, it has something to do with marriage. And this would be working together. Okay, so Spirit is just saying things seem to be going well. I mean, but there may be a lot of weight on the shoulders of both. And so because, or maybe even just one, maybe somebody is feeling a heavy load or carrying a heavy load right now. So Spirit is asking if working together would be a good solution right now. So if you see your partner struggling a little bit, trying to manage things, maybe just jump in and help out a little, okay? If that not be the case, then ask your partner for help. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, ask them to, step up and help you out a bit. Because, yeah, I mean, a partnership is a partnership, right? Hi, guys. Thank you for joining and thank you for the likes. Please subscribe as well if you haven't done. And the next we have for life in general for Aquarius, gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So Aquarians, either you're feeling really good about things and you are happy about it, or you're not seeing what's good. Okay, so what I've got is Spirit is just saying, look, life does go very quickly. It does. It goes very fast. And sometimes we don't stop and smell the roses because we're too busy out for the win. We want everything to go a certain way so that everything falls into place perfectly, but we fail to look at the things that are important. So what it's saying is that now is the time to maybe take off this blindfold, quit moving so fast, stop and smell the roses, all right? And try as well to not block out other people's opinions. Because sometimes we get so fixated on what we have to do that we forget to allow other people to kind of get their word in, right? So this is just saying, like, if you're going so fast, right, and you're charging ahead, don't forget to be, grateful for the opportunity. Hey, Raj, good to see you. Thank you for joining. So it's just basically saying, make sure you stop, smell the roses, and give some time for conversation or even allowing help in, right? That way the burden doesn't get too heavy. Let's get you some guidance from Spirit for the next 24 hours, please, for Aquarians. Acceptance. There we go. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So yeah, this is about accepting that, none of us are perfect. We all have struggles. We all got things we got to do. But when it comes to your loved one, your partner there, try to be there for them or ask them to be there for you. And if they're being too ungrateful, make sure you let them know, hey, time to be a little bit more appreciative of you. Perfect. All right. So we are at 4 minutes and we're going into Pisces. Do we have any Pisces here? Any Pisces? Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Thanks for joining. What have we got for Pisces in love for the next 24 hours? Pisces, worth waiting for. All right. So perhaps you're waiting on somebody. Look at all those hearts. I love you guys. I love you so much. Pisces, just in time. You bet. So somebody is worth waiting for, or perhaps maybe you're just waiting out. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. So I feel like you're kind of feeling a little independent. You're doing really good. You don't seem to be having any material issues right now. At least that's what I see. I don't see that there's a problem regarding that. but maybe you're waiting for somebody to return to your life. Yes, there we go. So it's about reconciliation. So you've been thinking about somebody that you loved. It could have been a friend even that you were with that turned into a romantic partner, but I feel as though you're waiting for them to return. I don't see them returning in the next 24 hours, but that's okay, because keep focusing on you, because look at how good you look right now. You could even be dealing with an earth sign, be it Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? But it does say that they are worth waiting for, and celebrations will be coming. I don't know if that's going to happen in the next 24 hours, but at least it's coming, okay? Let's see what's happening right now for you in your life, generally. What is it that Pisces needs? Oh, loneliness. Okay. So maybe you're waiting for this person, and maybe if they work far away, or maybe if they're on the road, you could be feeling alone, but Spirit says, I know that I'm never alone. Okay, so do remember that, yeah? There you go. You could be waiting on an Aries, right? An Aries to come back, but yeah, you're not alone. Just sometimes it feels like it, but in this moment, spend time on you. Look at everything that you're capable of, all the things that you do that are wonderful, and try to get out of your headspace, right? Because it's saying that you're very stuck and worrying about things too much. And whether that's to do with work, whether that's to do with the kids, whether that's to do with career, Spirit is telling you, you know what? Don't make yourself lonely. Treat yourself as your own best friend right now. It sounds accurate. You're focusing on yourself now, though. Yeah, so not holding your breath. Exactly. But you know what? This is what is making you stand out and shine, right? Is because you are taking good care of yourself, and you are looking after yourself. And that's cause for celebration, and that's going to attract a lot of people, right? So it is worth waiting for. It's worth putting the time into yourself, right? And even if you feel this little bout of loneliness in general, don't worry about it, because right now you're taking control of your life. You're getting out of the restriction of, you know, whatever thoughts that are keeping you stuck, because that's a self-imposed prison, and we have the power to get ourselves out. And there's that perspective card, the Hanged Man, right? You don't need to be stuck anymore. All right, let's get you some guidance from Spirit for the next 24 hours. What we got? Family. There we go. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family, which we can help you to understand and heal in your mind and heart. Surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So, you know, whether this is reflecting, right, in this hangman energy, whether it's reflecting on whatever happened in the past, maybe childhood trauma, something that's keeping you stuck, do some journaling. Maybe that might help. And not only that, but also another good thing to do is, if you have family, maybe give them a call. Yeah, maybe just talk to them, say, hey, how's it going? I don't know, just spend some time with some people so that you can get out of this loneliness energy, all right? Or just stay here and hang out with me, because, you know, I love you guys. Either or, it's all good. Okay, so next on the list at 8:22, we've got Aries. All right, Aries, you're up to bat. Oh, thank you so much, Sylvie. Big hugs back to you. Thank you for joining. So what have we got for Aries today for the next 24 hours regarding their relationship? Oh, I love you too, Raj. So much. So much. You guys are amazing. Okay, so finances and career and unrequited love. So both of these are coming out now for Aries regarding love in the next 24 hours. It looks as though maybe you're going to be stuck worrying about your job, and because of that, maybe you're not going to be in such a loving space, and that's okay. It happens, right? Yeah. Maybe you're going to need your partner to step up and help by cooperating, because right now you've just got a lot on the go. Or maybe you're going to need somebody. Maybe your partner is working, so you're working too hard, and that's why you're not feeling particularly lovable. And maybe they do feel lovable towards you, but you're going to be like, you know what? Can you just give me a little break? Give me some space here. So that's what I see for you in the next 24 hours, is just focusing on that and just trying to get your bearings together. But it does look as though you are going to get that new burst of energy and enthusiasm, the fire in which you are. It's going to reignite, okay? So don't be too down in the dumps about that. Let's see what else is going on in life in general. What's going on with your soul? Let's find out what's going on with you spiritually. Doubt. I release the need to know all of the answers. So, of course, if you're worrying about your job, if you're worrying about stability and whatnot else, Spirit says, don't be doubting them, okay? Because Spirit is there in the background. And I know the old adage of, everything happens for a reason, but it does. And even if we can't see it in the moment, it'll make sense later. It's always in hindsight, right? You might be thinking about when times were better in the past, maybe even childhood. Maybe you're worrying about something to do with your children, but don't. Everything is going to be okay. Children need to learn their lessons as well. They need to have their independence in life. And, you can only do the best you can. And even if, say, your finances and career are impeding on what you can give to them, remember, it's not about the materialisms. It's about the love, and it's about the time that you spend together, right? There you are, Aries, trying to be in control and on top of the world and worrying about materialisms. They're saying don't doubt in this. Everything is going to come together, okay? So, Aries, my friends, we're going to release that doubt. That's going to be your task for the next 24 hours. And Spirit says acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So just accept the situation for what it is right now. Don't try and fight it, because when we try and fight things too much, that's when we end up getting swallowed whole. Go with the flow of life, okay? That's what Spirit's saying. For the next 24 hours, just give yourself a little bit of a break. Try not to worry about ruling the world, because you're not alone in this, all right? It's going to come together. It's about having that faith, all right? So after Aries, we've got Taurus on the go at 11:58 on the timer. What do we have for Taurus for the next 24 hours, please? Taurus, honeymoon, all right? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it looks as though for some of you that are in a relationship right now, or even if you are married, you might be just spending some quality time together, and it might feel like, the rekindling of the relationship, as though it were the beginning, as though it were the new days, as though it were, all the beginning. Yes, because look at this, happy times together, just enjoying happy home life, the 10 of Cups. This is about emotional fulfillment and happy home life. The kid, you see the child there, you see the beautiful castle in the background for the home. And even if you don't live in a castle, it doesn't mean it's not perfect, because it's perfect for you guys. You're going to be feeling victorious, all right? You may have overcome some challenges as of late in the relationship, but definitely it looks as though things are going to be good. And you could be dealing with an air sign. So for those of you who are involved with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they could have fire in their chart, things are going to be looking good. And I think you're going to be having a little fun as well over this next little bit, because of the fact that, this individual is full of life and full of love and very creative and fun and outgoing. So I think you're going to be doing all right. That's what I see happening in the next 24 hours. Now, for those of you that are single, I feel like you might be out and about enjoying yourself. I feel like home is pretty good right now. I feel like you've done a good job of taking care of things, but maybe you're going to venture out. And as you venture out, ooh, look at that. Maybe even if you just go for a walk downtown or something, it looks as though, yes, you Sagittarius are. There you go. So if you're going out, you're going to be noticed, right? Or you're going to have some fire signs noticing you. But yeah, you're definitely going to be getting recognition here. So yeah, if you're single and you're heading out, keep your eyes open, because people are going to be noticing you. Let's see what else is up for you just to do at a soul level for the next 24 hours. Self-esteem, right? You're feeling good about yourself. That's that 6 of Wands, all right? And that energy, because you're feeling good, is radiating out into the world. So it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And as you're radiating this energy, people are going to be completely drawn to you like flies to, flies to sugar. And yeah, and I think it's because of the self-love. I think you found a really good balance here right now in the next 24 hours, especially where, you're not going to be giving too much of yourself away. And there may even be some competition for you, or people might even be trying to compete with you because you're just looking so good and you're doing so well for yourselves. All right. But that's what this is all about. So yeah, Taurus, I mean, you seem to be doing good, or you're going to be noticing this fire sign. I think I'm kind of jumbling the energies now. I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, don't worry. Everything is good. How's about epic fail on that one? That felt like an epic fail. All right. So next we have Gemini at 1528. Gemini, what's going on in the love department for you guys? Hey, Gemini. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so for the next 24 hours or so, looks as though you might be making an offer to somebody, or somebody might be making an offer to you. Yep, somebody's recognized you. There you go. There's that Six of Wands again. That one just came out as well, which is interesting. And somebody might be making an offer towards you in terms of a commitment. This is about values. This is about tradition. This is definitely about a commitment. And it's going to be good. Wow, somebody might be reaching out to you. So keep your eyes open in the next 24 hours. And I'm getting a feeling like it's new love. I can double check that. Is that new love, please, Spirit? Or is that someone from the past returning? New love. All right, so you might be getting a new offer, like I said, and that's that Ace of Pentacles. All right. So the love situation looks good. Some of you might be getting a message. All right. Check your emails. And then on a soul level, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So what I'm feeling right now, Geminis, is that, maybe you were harboring some unresolved grief for a good while, and maybe that was over a past relationship, or maybe unfortunately something traumatic happened in your life where you lost a loved one. And if so, I'm so very sorry. But it looks as though you're healing and you're respecting yourself throughout this process, which is so very important, right? Yes, you're getting a new perspective, and actually you might even be getting a spiritual awakening. You might be opening up a lot more within to the bigger mysteries of the world that aren't going to seem like mysteries after all, once you process it. And look at that. And the sun is shining now. All right. So the sun is coming out for you in the next 24 hours to keep you happy, or at least, to help with this healing process. Spirit wants you to know that they're with you. Okay. So whatever it is that you're going through, it's good. And as you're healing, you're going to be getting either messages of a relationship, about a commitment, or just somebody telling you that they miss you and they love you. Okay. That could very well be the case. Next on the list, we have Cancer at 1804. I'm not even bothering anymore with these cards because they're annoying me and they're hurting my hands. So forget it. Cancerians, what do we got for you today? What do we have for Cancerians in the next 24 hours for love? What's going on with them? Worth waiting for. Okay, so we have another situation here where there's some waiting going on. You could be waiting for an ex to return. You could be waiting for somebody to get home from work. It could be, let's see. Nope, you're in hermit phase right now. So you may be going through a spiritual growth period yourself right now. So you may have been spending time alone and you're wondering what's going on, and possibly that there's some inner conflict, or you may have been having some arguments with somebody around you. Okay. And if this hasn't happened yet, Pisces reading, yes, Pisces is done, Daniela. Sorry, but you can play it back and have a look at it. So yeah, maybe it's the fact that you're feeling inner conflict about who it is you're waiting for. Maybe you're going to be pondering in this time of solitude about whether you should be waiting anymore. Maybe you're going to be coming to this point in time where you're thinking, you know what? I don't know if I even want to do this, because really it's just causing me so much inner conflict. Okay. So that's what I see happening for you in the next 24 hours regarding love. All right. It's just some real good reflection time. You may even be seeking out spiritual teachers to help, guide you a little bit. And I don't know, maybe even some self-help books or maybe some meditational documentation. And if not reading, then maybe you're going to listen to meditations online to just calm yourself, to really get out of this energy of inner conflicts. All right. Let's see what's happening for you on a soul level. All right. Spirit, what's happening for Cancerians on a soul level, please? Service. I feel good when I can help others. So maybe you're extending yourself right now as well to keep your mind off of things. But I don't know why. I'm not getting a good feeling about that, though. So let's see. Yeah, no. You've been doing too much. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for not making me look like a liar. So maybe you have been just spending too much time helping others or doing too much for others, or maybe working too hard. Could very well be the case, because what was I saying about meditation? This is the Four of Swords. This speaks to spending some time meditating and just reflecting on things, right? This is time for you. All right. So it's worth taking the time for yourself. Wait for that stuff later. Right now it's about you. You've been overextending and you need rest. That's what Spirit is telling you. Okay. Oh, and look at that. I didn't even realize the Seven of Pentacles had turned over as well. Yeah, it's time to sit back. All right. You've been working hard and investing so much into whether it's work or whether it's anything. And you know, you just need that break. Okay. So let's get one more card here. I just like to make sure that I'm on. Yes. There you go. There's that reflection. And maybe you'll even be thinking about that soulmate. And maybe that's even what you're reflecting on and you're waiting on, right? Is this person to return in a rekindled relationship. So the next 24 hours for you is going to be spent on you taking care of yourself. Okay, Cancerians? Very important. And yes, you may feel good when you help others, but right now Spirit is saying it's time to look after you. Okay? Awesome. So next on the list, we've got Leos. All right, Leos, what's happening with the Lions? You guys roaring at anyone? Are you just being nice and strong and bold? Oh, I love lions. I really do. Retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. You might be hiding out. You might not be wanting to deal with anybody in the next 24 hours. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. This is somebody who's very sensitive, loving, nurturing, kind, caring. Could be, or very empathic as well. Could be psychic. All right. And maybe if you're not wanting to be alone, maybe you're just going to be spending some time with this individual. Or maybe as you're taking some time alone, you're going to be receiving a message from a water sign, okay? And it's going to be regarding the relationship, okay? So for some of you, let's see what that message might possibly be about. I just want to see if I'm on the right thing. Yeah. So somebody's waiting, right? And it's about the investment into the relationship. So some of you might be having a talk just about where the relationship is headed, the stability of it, maybe the long-term goals, the vision for it. All right. So that's what I'm getting for some of you for the next 24 hours. And maybe that's why you're retreating. Maybe you don't want to have, quote unquote, the talk. Okay. So your soul level and your spiritual growth, where you're at, it says trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So maybe that's exactly what you're doing, and that's why you've retreated, is because you're trying to get back in touch with yourself, your wants, your needs, and you're trying to find some clarity, right? So maybe you don't even know what you want with this person yet, but yep, there you go. You're going to be getting a different perspective. And just like I said, you're going to be retreating and you're going to be looking at things and just deciding about what it is that you want to do here in this situation. So for some of you, you may want a long-term relationship. Some of you may not, right? But yeah, it looks as though you are concerned about having this happy, emotionally fulfilled home life. And therefore, you're going to be wishing on that. You're going to be healing maybe something from the past. I don't feel that it's something to do with this individual because I'm feeling this is kind of newer. But yeah, it looks like the next 24 hours, like I said, you're going to be retreating and you are going to be spending some time just really focusing on yourself and trusting yourself to make the right decision in this situation. All right. So that's what I got. And even if it's not to do with this situation, even if you want to put that on hold, it's letting you know that you know the answers to whatever it is that you have questions about, especially if it has to do with work, whatever be the case, okay? All right, so after Leo's, we have Virgo at 2505. All right, Virgos, you're up next. Let's see what we got for you for love for the next 24 hours. What's coming for Virgos in the next 24 hours? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, so some of you may be in an argument right now. There could be a little bit of an upheaval. There could be some disruption. And basically, Spirit is saying, okay, let's do this. Let's give your, yeah, there we go. 10 of Wands, burdens, right? So things are getting a little bit heavy. Maybe you're carrying too much of a load in the relationship and you're maybe wanting to call it quits, right? But the situation can be healed because the Star card is here. And that means that it's about balance, or maybe even this individual in the next 24 hours will come back and maybe you guys will reconcile over this disruption, whatever it is, and maybe they'll be alone in a relationship. And it's important that you know that, okay? So that's what I've got for that. And then let's see what's happening for you at a soul level. Soul level for Virgo. Doubt. Again, I release the need to know all of the answers. Okay, so this is it. Because everything's feeling like such a burden, or maybe you're carrying the load in your relationship, right? Or maybe it's just a heavy load in life in general, that you're not spending enough time on your relationship, right? And that maybe is where the healing needs to come in. But I'm also getting a feeling too that, things are going to make sense. And it's a matter of just laying down the burdens. And so in your life in general, Spirit is saying, hey, give yourself a break. Stop trying to do everything on your own. And yeah, there we go. See? It's about work. So even about your work situation, if you're working really hard at work, right? Somebody is going to come along and offer you help or ask someone for help. It's okay to do so, all right? If this is family, again, if you feel like you're being extended too much in terms of having to deal with family situations or friendships, again, ask for some help, because right now you're trying to balance out your love life and you're trying to balance out the relationships at work and at home and everything else that comes with it. And there's a lot of details, as you can see, on that 8 of Pentacles. So give yourself a break. Don't try and control the outcome. Accept help as it comes, okay? That is your goal for the next 24 hours. So let somebody else help you out. Next on the list, we've got Libras. What's happening with the Libras today? Do we have any Libras out there? Hey, Libras. Are any of you online? It's always my Pisces. I'm sorry. I love the rest of you guys, but Pisces, they're king to me. They are the kings. I love the fishies. Okay. Bye, Raj. Thank you so much for stopping in. It means everything to me. So Libras, it's saying keep an open mind, all right? So your soulmate may differ from your unusual type and expectations. Ooh, in the next 24 hours, you might be getting an offer. Some of you might be getting a message. It's a brand new person, and it's somebody that I think maybe you were hoping. Maybe you gave your number to somebody as of late, and you're hoping that they're going to come by. But or that you'll hear from them, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm really seeing that you're waiting for this message and it's going to be coming. Ooh, Libras. And it's about somebody that you can see yourself with. Somebody you can definitely see yourself with in a relationship. So keep an open mind about where this could possibly be headed. And think about that maybe when you're conversing with each other, okay? Awesome. Let's see what's happening at a soul level for you guys in the next 24 hours. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So I think that this corresponds nicely because maybe your love life, the fear of past failed relationships may be seeping in to the rest of your aura or your energetic field, if you will. And because of that, there could be a deep-seated fear there. You could be afraid that, the next relationship's going to fail, or, whoever you choose is going to be the wrong one. Yes, didn't I say that? So you've got this fear. Thank you, Spirit. You've got this fear right now that it's going to end up in heartbreak. But you know what? We can't base everything on the past. If we've been doing the inner work, and I know there's been a lot of Libras that have been doing a lot of work. Pisces, right on. I know a lot of you have been taking charge. See, there you go. You've been taking charge. Maybe you were hurt by an Aries in the past, okay? Because that's the Emperor energy right there. But if not, it could just simply mean that you have been broken, but you've got to go in and allow yourself to believe that it's possible to have a good relationship in life, okay? If this is to do with work, it looks as though maybe things weren't so good. Maybe there were a few losses at work, but don't worry, because this is a CEO, so maybe some of you will be at your own business, or maybe you're going to meet somebody in the next little bit that is going to be offering you a job, okay? So I don't know why that just came to me, but I don't know. For some of you, it's going to resonate. All right, Libras, that's your next 24 hours. And who do we have next? We have the infamous Scorpios. Ooh, Scorpios. For those of you that don't know, that haven't been watching this last couple of days, Scorpios went ahead the other night and shattered one of my light bulbs. And I got the glass in my toe and it cut me. There was a piece, I guess, I didn't find last night, and it cut my toe. So Scorpios, yeah, free yourself. I'm going to free myself from you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm not blaming you. But yeah, so it looks like in the next 24 hours, it says it's time to take back control of your life. Perhaps you're ruminating. Perhaps you're thinking a lot about somebody or something or an issue within the relationship. Let's get a bit more clarity. Okay, so you're thinking about the ending of a relationship. I'm getting the feeling, obviously, that you didn't want it to end, or you could be ending a relationship because that's that 10 of Swords energy, and maybe you felt betrayed, unfortunately. If so, I'm sorry, you guys. Big hugs. Yeah, it looks like there was an ending of a toxic relationship. However, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, they might be coming back around, because this is about action. This is about journeys. Or maybe this is just about finally putting it to bed. Maybe it's about, you're going to come to that conclusion where you've taken the last sword and you're done. Or maybe somebody is going to be feeling that with you, and you might get some communication. Sorry, Scorps, that they feel like, oh, this is too much and I got to end it. Maybe they'll be freeing themselves. Okay. So just a heads up for some of you out there that might be happening in the love department. For some of you, regarding your soul's journey and what it is, doubt is coming up all the time. Is everybody just filled with doubt lately? I don't know what's happening here, but yeah. Whew. Okay, so it says doubt here. Oh, I just want to check something quick. 1 sec. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Look at me, I can count. No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure my list was right here where I'm time stamping so that I can do it accurately after. So it says, I release the need to know all the answers. No, you don't. No, you don't. And Spirit is going to, they're going to confirm this for me right now. This is what you need to do. Because I know for a fact that you're not releasing the need to know the answers. Yeah, see, look, there you are in hermit mode. You're sitting there and you're hiding out. And what are you doing? You're judging and you're pondering. You're going over everything, Scorps. I know you. I know you very well, my fellow water sign. But yeah, it's saying that, release the need to know all the answers. And if anything, if somebody is coming back into your life, try not to judge them too harshly, or let them have it, whatever you feel best with. But you're definitely going to be taking this time. But during this time of hermetism, please take some good care of yourself and just spend some good time getting reconnected with yourself, with your inner self, your higher self, right? Because your instincts and Your intuition will always guide you. So even if this person is coming back, listen to yourself, or maybe just ignore. Maybe you're going to make this decision because you're going to reflect on all of this garbage back here, and you're going to think, you know what, I had enough. Or maybe you're even going to go in and just spend some time in some self-growth, right? Because that's Scorpios. You guys are all about transformation. All right, so that's what I see for you guys over the next 24 hours. Okay, next on the list, we've got Sagittarius, 3523. Saggies. Thanks for the likes, you guys. I really appreciate it. It helps us support the channel. Sagittarius, what do we got? Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Are you thinking about somebody that you've already been with, possibly in a relationship, or maybe somebody that you know and maybe feelings are starting to grow for them? Looks like in these next 24 hours, yep, there's going to be some kind of an offer for some of you. Some of you may reach out to somebody via message and, yeah, see and talk about possibly starting a relationship, because this is about cooperation and coming together. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is working on something to make something. Two people coming together to work on what? That third pentacle, which is a solid relationship. Wow, Sag. Look at you guys. Some of you in the next little bit are going to be having a really good day. I'm happy for you guys. And it's, keep your eye out, whether it's a friend, okay, from the past, or whether it's an ex returning. But either or, you have known each other before, or you may have known each other in other lifetimes. And maybe that's going to be that familiar pull that you feel once you see them or hear from them, okay? On a soul level, or in the rest of your life, it says trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And maybe that's why I got the feeling that you might be making an offer, is because something is compelling you and pushing you forward. And I think it's because, you know, you guys are pretty spiritual. I know some of you are, yeah. And you know that this person is going to make you happy. You know the situation is going to make you happy. And maybe you're already happy in your home life right now. You've got this amazing emotional abundance and wellness, but now, especially because you're at that place, you're ready to share it with somebody, and that's why you've made the decision, right? Could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, okay? Or they could work in the legal industry. They could be a lawyer, a judge, a magistrate, anything like that. But you're definitely trusting in this, and you're jumping and you're going forward. You've made that decision. That's what I'm getting. I mean, I know maybe some of you, it's going to be somebody else, but I'm really strongly feeling that it's the Sag that's going to be taking the reins in this situation and going forward. Ooh, I'd love to hear about that. Very cool. Very cool, Sag. And last, but of course not least, is Capricorns, 3815. Now, we always know what Capricorns come up as. Money. Money. Surprise me today, Capricorns. Give me something about love for you. Love for Capricorns, please, Spirit. You deserve love. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but I just know where this is going. It's going to go to your finances because that's all you focus on. And it's even telling you, you deserve love. You are lovable. There you are. You might be in a little bit of a state of depression. Oh, I hope you're not. Or you could be moving on from a traumatic situation, right? You could have been dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, okay? But this is somebody who could have been, you know, a little too pushy, and maybe, I don't know, maybe they wanted things their way and you guys started butting heads. But it looks as though there was a change, a wheel of fortune, and there are some lessons that need to be learned. So I feel like in the next 24 hours, you're just going to be healing over whatever issue came about with this individual, and you're going to be finding some self-worth. Or maybe you're even going to be taking on this energy yourself of the King of Wands in its positive form and realizing that you can make anything happen for yourself that you want, okay? And therefore, you're going to start, you know, with divine intervention, learning that life isn't all about everything and everybody else and keeping everything, perfect and happy. It's also about you, and you deserve love. And I know that it's lower on the priority list for some of you, but trust me, you can't do it alone. You can't do it alone, you guys. Let's see what else is going on for the Capricorns in the soul department. Honesty. See, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And that's the thing, right? Maybe you're holding on to this so much, this whole point of, oh, I can't trust somebody, right? Because of this traumatic situation from the past that you've been through, or maybe family issues, or maybe even work issues, right? Your honesty, you're worrying a little bit about it, and maybe that's why you're pulling back and just working on your own stability, right? See, here we go again. It's about finances and work. There you are. I guess at the end of the day, as long as you're happy and you're working on your stability, then that's all that matters. But I guess Spirit is just saying, open up your heart a little bit, Cappies, because you know what? You deserve love. Okay? So maybe you'll be thinking about that in the next 24 hours. You'll be thinking about, hey, what's going on? Maybe I can open up again, right? All right. I think all of you are absolutely amazing. Thank you to those who did show up. I really appreciate it. I think tomorrow when I do this, I might pull just more cards and just see what comes up instead of doing like a love and a general. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing night. Thank you so much, and love you to the moon and back. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.